Hey, it's Josh, and welcome back to the Influential You podcast. I'm excited to get into a very thought-provoking topic today. You are always transacting. That's our mantra here at Influential You. Just like the American psychologist Jerome Bruner said, if you engage for long in the study of how human beings relate to one another, especially through the use of language, you are bound to be struck by the importance of transactions. Well, what does that mean? Why are transactions important? Today, we're going to explore this mantra that drives our entire study here at Influential You. That idea, you are always transacting. Now, quick reminder, this podcast is made possible by Influential You's self-guided program, Thrive. It's been really great to lead Thrive with John Patterson each week, and the discussions and the ambition in the room is really something special to watch. If you're feeling ambitious and it's time to do something bigger for you, we want to give you a free 30-day trial of the Thrive program. To read more about the program, you can head to influentialyou.global/thrive or follow the link that's in the show notes. If you choose to join us, use the code 30days at checkout for that free 30-day trial. The code again is 30DAYS. Or you can simply text the word Thrive to 805-262-9008. Once again, text the word Thrive to 805-262-9008, and you can cancel Thrive at any time. Now, let's get down to business. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to the Influential You podcast. I'm your host, Josh D'Amigo. I'm a faculty member and advisor here at Influential You. At Influential You, we teach you how to take charge of your career and amplify your professional influence. Since 2009, we've helped thousands of business owners, executives, and entrepreneurs become more influential, more rewarded, and more you. Whether you're negotiating a business deal, interacting with your loved ones around a holiday table, or just trying to survive the inner office drama at your business, you are always transacting. It's our mantra, and recognizing that there are always a constant stream of exchanges that are continuously shaping our day-to-day lives is exactly what our mantra is all about. When people think of the word transaction, they often think of that transaction as just a simple tit-for-tat exchange. In fact, to be called transactional can be cold-hearted, calculated. It can be meant as an insult, and this is not even close to what transaction means. You see, a transaction is not merely a point of sale. Each of us are involved in transactions with tens of millions of people that we'll never actually meet. In fact, our day-to-day lives are those series of nonstop exchanges with our spouses, with family members, colleagues, customers, even people we've never met before, strangers. Like I said before, American psychologist Jerome Bruner said, if you engage for long in the study of how human beings relate to one another, especially through the use of language, you are bound to be struck by the importance of transactions. Chances are that today you use electricity. In fact, I know you are right now. You're watching me. You turned on the water taps. Water came out. You ate food that you didn't grow. Any attempt that human beings make to live outside of the marketplace is incredibly laborious. In the show notes, we've actually linked one of our favorite videos here at Influential You. It's called How to Make a $1,500 Sandwich in Only 6 Months. And it's from the well-known YouTube channel, How to Make Everything. Inside this video, the hosts spend 6 months and $1,500 to make a sandwich completely from scratch, including growing his own vegetables, making his own salt from ocean water, milking a cow to make his own cheese, grinding his own flour from wheat, and collecting his own honey. He even has to kill his own chicken. Now, between us, that doesn't sound like fun to me. I'm much happier just going to Vons and transacting with them at the supermarket. Now, unless you live on a remote island all alone, you are always transacting. However, this transactional competence is not just limited to commerce. It's a profound awareness of how transactional behavior permeates throughout our entire existence. Let's say, for instance, you are on that remote island and you are all alone. You would still be transacting with the ecosystem for survival, wouldn't you? Think about the limited resources on your island. If you use too much of it, you're dead. You use all the trees, no shelter, you're dead. Eat all the animals, you're dead. This leads us to consider that our transactions with the natural world are much bigger than we know that they are. Hint, we'd all be dead without our microbiomes or oxygen or atmosphere. You and I are exchanging and transacting for all of those vital needs right now. Transactions occur naturally in physics with complex adaptive systems. Things evolve, and they evolve at every level, from the molecular all the way to the cosmological, from the smallest to the largest. We're always transacting. A transaction is not just a point of sale. The insights from our mantra that you are always transacting extend from business to family to health. And when you realize that, you enhance all of your exchanges in various parts of life. Simply put, a transaction is that co-constitutive reciprocal exchange. In other words, I need you and you need me. Human beings have always operated in this manner. We've needed to cooperate to tackle the challenges that we've experienced as a species. And the people who are better at exchanging have an easier time in all aspects of a human life. Now, here's a quick challenge for you. Test me, stump me. In the comments, tell me of a time when you're not transacting. Show me that we're not always transacting to survive. Because I'll tell you that whether it's buying a cheeseburger or building an entire burger franchise, or simply getting your kids to watch a Netflix show that you want to watch, you are always transacting. Now, that's all for our podcast today, and it's all about Influential You's mantra: you are always transacting. My name is Josh D'Amigo, and I'll see you next time on the Influential You podcast.